Whatever you dream, you can do. Begin it, for boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. In 1982, Reverend Leslie Smith had a dream that consisted of him doing life-changing work in crack houses embedded in communities, ravished by the effects of alcohol and drug addiction. In his dream, hundreds of adults and children stood in a never-ending line, waiting for help with the social issues afflicting their lives. These individuals walked in carrying the burden of societal problems, such as drug abuse, homelessness, teenage pregnancy, and a lack of health insurance. Through information, education, and counseling, these same individuals re-emerged into society filled with hope.
What you've seen in these last few moments is 20 years of history of Change Happens, formerly FUSA. In those 20 years, we touched lives like Sierra, who was looking for a place. She's 9 years old, and she was looking for somewhere she could go to feel love. Sierra found love in these last 20 years. But what we've done in these past 20 years is only a drop in the bucket of what we're getting ready to do in the years in front of us.
Change Happens, formerly known as FUSA, has grown from one program to over 21. Change Happens programs provide a wide range of services intended to change the future of children and families.
I used to get mad and kick the chairs and have fights. But now what I do is I pay attention, do what I'm supposed to do, and I don't fight.
For the 1 million Texas children suppressed with the burden of no health insurance, Change Happens strives to provide these children with access to critical health care services by assisting eligible families in applying for the CHIP program.
Coming to the after-school program, it's a good way for me to get off the streets and do something positive with my life. And now that looking back at it now, the way I am now, it really shows how much it's impacted my life. I'm in college now studying information systems technology, and I'm doing a good job. And if it wasn't for FUSA, I would probably have never even graduated from high school.
For individuals whose dream of a prosperous life has been altered by the harsh reality of life on the streets, Change Happens is there to help these individuals locate and maintain permanent housing and exit the homeless cycle. These adults and children may be without homes, but they are not without hope.
When I come to FUSA, I feel love like home.
In the communities where young people ages 13 to 24 are at the greatest risk of acquiring HIV/AIDS, Change Happens is there to spread the hope of drastically decreasing the number of newly reported HIV infections.
We need these testing companies. We need people to come in and test for HIV. We need all this stuff. We want to try to better ourselves, no different than anybody else in this world.
Change Happens' premier program, the Rescue Youth Program, is an in-school, after-school, and summer enrichment program guiding youth and turning their limitations into great expectations.
FUSA have been helping me with my reading because I've been struggling at school with my reading.
The Rescue Program consists of alcohol, tobacco, and other drug prevention.
I learned that alcohol and drugs, they are wrong and they cannot make your dreams come true for you.
Mentoring, abstinence education, and delinquency prevention. Youth are exposed to physical, social, and cultural prevention activities designed to promote health and wellness.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you to FUSA for having a program, a neighborhood program that youth can go to. My children have been involved for the past 4 or 5 years.
Just as Reverend Smith dreamed in 1982, Change Happens is teaching our young people to hold fast to their hopes and dreams, climb over walls of despair, and shatter glass ceilings, and claim themselves victorious.
I've learned a lot of stuff about alcohol and drug abuse. Like, if I didn't come to FUSA right now, that probably would have been, like, because I'm in that kind of environment.
Change Happens cannot allow statistics and perceptions to limit our youth and restrain them from becoming who they are meant to be.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a police officer when I grow up. I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up. I want to be a doctor when I grow up. I would like to be the next king of the pop.
When I grow up, I would like to be a college professor.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be a Marine. I want to be a teacher when I grow up.
It is difficult to say what is impossible, for the dreams of yesterday are the hopes of today and the realities of tomorrow. From the seeds of Change Happens planting, we see the change and transformation in the lives of young people and families. Change Happens needs your help to create new examples of change. The line is still never ending. There are still hundreds to be informed, thousands to be educated, and millions to be served.
Of that dream, we have only completed about 45%. So that means there's another 55% that we still must do. In that dream, people were wrapped around those houses, lined up all the way down the street, trying to get in, knowing if they came in, they could leave change. That's why we need your help to continue to change and touch the lives here in this great big city we call Houston.
Please join Change Happens and continue to make dreams come true. Your gift and service will never fail, and you can take comfort in knowing that it will make change happen in the lives of many.
Feels like a big family.